Whoa, nah. What's happening? We back. Welcome to I Choose You podcast. That's right. I Choose You podcast, where we discuss all things marriage. We're your hosts. I'm Gregory, and this is Naisha, and we are the Rays. Before we dive in, there are a few house rules to be followed. One, be respectful of one's opinions. Two, have fun. Three, make sure you share this podcast all up and down your social
Hey
media
sis.
platforms. Man, what's happening? We missed y'all last week.
Yes.
Sorry about that. What I mean?
It
We
was
were
our
just,
daughter's Leadership Academy graduation, so we had to postpone.
yep,
But we're back.
we back like we never left. Thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? The week went well. All is well. Y'all know what this about. Help us, help y'all so we can help somebody else. You know, got a few things that I would like to share with y'all. We have an upcoming event. Well, my wife have an upcoming event. I just wanted to say this, a Mother's Day event for all mothers. You know, time
Time
is
is running
winding
out.
down, to get your tickets, painting with all the mothers for Mother's Day the day before. This is a little event that she had for all mothers. And if you would like to buy her book, Love, Lust, and Lies by D. Naisha Marie Ray, that's right. You can buy that also. Check the bio for links and updates. So with that being said, tonight's gonna be a little Q&A from us along with y'all to help us.
Right, because we know y'all love Q&As. We had something a little deep,
We had something a little deep for y'all, but we
but since
gotta,
we missed last week, we
yeah,
decided to push the deepness to next
next
week
week. Yeah,
and keep it a little light
yeah.
this week.
Keep it a little light. But we got something for y'all. That deep stuff, we got something for y'all. But we gotta make sure that it coincides with everything, because we have married couples, we have single couples. We want everybody to get a little bit of this. But
Mm-hmm.
all is well though, man. I hope y'all had a good week. I know it rained on some of y'all, things of that nature, that's just life, man.
Yeah.
But you ready to dive into this thing, baby?
Yeah.
All right. So this card game that we're about to play is called Our Moments. So basically, it's some cards. It's for couples. If y'all want to get it, y'all could be with y'all significant other. It's a card game to get to know one another. But tonight we're gonna just share with y'all our moments, or if y'all want to share with us y'all moments or whatever.
And all these questions are whatever topic you can think of concerning couples. That is what we don't know what the cards say. I just open up the box. We're gonna pull from the top and answer.
Hey, Eric, somebody, it's crazy. Look, somebody just hit me just not tomorrow. What's happening with the podcast tonight? Man, we on, man. I'm about to start tagging all y'all. We on tonight. We on and popping tonight, man. See, that's what I like, man. People asking us, what's up with the podcast tonight? They trying to get up on there, taking their Thursday nights out to come kick it with us. We on there. We on there, man. We on there. We in the building. We in the building. We about to start tagging. We about to start tagging y'all all up and down this joint. We about to start tagging y'all all up and down this joint. So, but baby, you want to kick it off?
So you can go ahead.
Okay. So the first card says, it's getting heated already, y'all. It's getting heated already. Just started. Which of my body part is your favorite? Be truthful.
His bald head.
Say, she say tag them, You say
I'm
tag
tagging
them.
him right now.
Uh,
My favorite part is his bald head because it not only does it relaxes him, but it allows me. Who's already laughing? Not only is it relaxes him, but it's kind of like a what's the word I'm looking for? it also takes my mind off of things that I'm thinking. Like when I'm in deep thought, I'll just go up to him and start rubbing his head or whatever. It makes sense to us, and he loves that.
Sure do.
So we can ask each other. So mine is your bald head. Which body part of mine is your favorite?
If it ain't your beauty, he said my therapeutic.
Yes, it's therapeutic.
My favorite part of my wife's body is her eyes. I just love her eyes. I've been to her today. And it's crazy I say her eyes because when we was in New Orleans for New Year's, my and Pauline talking about something about them telling me they love them big eyed women. I thought about it. I say, oh, she got some big eyes. My wife got some big eyes.
Yeah.
My daddy wife had some big eyes. My cousin.
Everybody on my daddy's side of the family. We all got it.
Nah, them eyes is the gateway to the soul. I can tell she. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah.
So the next card is, we like doing these card games. We know y'all like when we do these card games too.
Right.
So it says, what's your idea of a perfect vacation and how can we make that happen?
Ooh, that's deep. My idea of a perfect vacation and how can we make that happen? A perfect vacation for me, I always say I want to go to the Love Castle. And everybody know what that's at. If you don't know, that's in Paris, France. So I would like to go there, and they have this bridge where they get these locks and these keys, and they sign it, and they put the lock on there, and they throw the keys in the river or whatever, saying that we love forever. How can we make that happen? By saving, planning, and just going. That's my idea of a perfect vacation. I want to go to Paris. I want to go to Paris, France.
Mine is, what's your idea of a perfect vacation? How can we make that happen? Sometimes I would think this a hard one for me because I am such a homebody. But if I had to choose somewhere on a nice sandy beach with some nice clear blue water, somewhere where the birds are chirping.
The birds
just somewhere chirping? Peaceful.
Okay.
Is where I would want to go.
Okay.
Just
somewhere peaceful where she would want to go. Ooh, man, these cars starting off already, man. I'm talking about they getting straight to it. So if y'all might be missing out on some good action tonight, but this car right here, because y'all like being all about our business. So what do you enjoy most in the bedroom?
Pertaining to what? Because we do a lot in the bedroom. We watch movies. We'll sit up and snack on ice cream and cookies all night. We'll sit up laughing at all type of stuff on scrolling, getting a good old 7 chuckles.
Me tickling you.
Him tickling me. We do some everything. So what specifically is it?
Look at me. With the eye.
What do you enjoy most in the bedroom?
You asking me?
You asked me first, but I'm trying to think.
Okay.
Outside of getting it on, of course, but
I ain't said
my
nothing.
favorite. The thing I enjoy most is just, can't say watching movies because he fall asleep. So pretty much everything, long as it's me and him in the bedroom.
Right.
Your turn.
What I enjoy the most in the bedroom with my wife is getting it on.
Got getting children.
It on. Gotta be quiet. That's hard sometimes, but the most part I enjoy is just cuddling. I do fall asleep on movies, but I enjoy cuddling. I like when she tell me, baby, come a little close. So that's what I enjoy the most in the bedroom. This spending quality time. That's our quality time or whatever. Just doing what we do. That's the most time we get to just be with ourselves. It's in the bedroom. Cause my wife is staying in that room all day. But other than that, everything good though. They go Kurt. He said, I'm here. I'm here. Put him up there. Put him on there. There you go, y'all. There you go. Front of town, see Glizzy. He said,
Anyway,
bitches at the top. I
so
need to see.
the next question is, whose relationship inspires you most?
Whose relationship inspired me the most?
Yes, the card says, who relationship inspires you the most?
Nobody's. Only reason why I'm gonna say that because a lot of people always scream about they want to be the Obamas, they want to be the Carters, or they want to be the Harveys and all that. Man, I just want to be me. I want. Even people tell me all the time, man, it inspires me to see the things you and your wife do. I be like, how? We just be having fun. You know what I mean? People say we got that vibe. I just feel like we just be having fun. If you can't have no fun, I think we inspire ourselves. She inspired me to have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With her. If it get boring, then we know how to get it together. You can only be yourself in a marriage. So when our good friends, Omisha I'm Beautiful Adams said, you can only be yourself in a marriage. That's true. You know what I mean? But it's crazy you say that, but hey, I made a post today. You go check it out. I just dropped it too. You might like it, Misha. So
Right. So whose relationship most inspires me? He said none. I say ours. Because y'all have heard me say it before, there have been several of those that I am close to, have known for a long time. A lot of them were married, not married no more. And a lot of them I looked up to when it came to marriages. But when I started seeing them, they're not them, but their relationship drop like flies, I was like, nope,
I want to do that.
I'm not looking at nobody else's relationship. I'm gonna focus on what I can do to make my relationship better.
Right.
So in order to have a good relationship, you have to focus on yourself and with who you're with and what y'all have versus looking at what somebody else have, because you don't know what they're dealing with, you don't know what they're going through, you don't know what they've been through to even make it to the point that they made it through. And even for us, I know some people may look up to us and, oh, we like what y'all got going on, we wish we had what y'all had. No, you do not. Please do not say that. Like I told y'all, I think a couple of weeks ago, somebody from that's close to me, spouse, told us that he wished that their spouse was like me. And I was like, no. There's only one me. Can't be me.
There's only one her.
There's only one me. And
we don't
I'm
have
taking
no clones. Yes, Lord.
So yeah. My relationship, my inspiration is us.
Oh, I'm glad I inspired you. That made my day there. She might get a little something, a little snack.
Answer the next question. So it says, if you dropped everything and went on a road trip, where would you go?
I'm about to hit the highway. I'm going to get it. I'm about to hit the highway.
Where you gonna go?
New Orleans. Y'all see she repping tonight. Y'all see that?
I got a rep for my baby, my brothers, my sisters.
She's so 504.
No, I'm not. I'm so 713.
She's so 504. Y'all never seen her with a 713 hat on. Someone without kids. Yes,
so 281. 281
kids.
8005.
Kurt tomorrow, he going to Cali.
Right.
Put their
Cali is
comments
nice
up there.
on the cool. I like Cali. Even though the time difference is different.
Cali.
I had to get adjusted, but when I went down there, it was nice.
New Orleans.
Really is nice. Yes,
she said,
it is nice.
Someone without kids. What is that?
You can only be yourself in a marriage. So somebody relationship that inspire you is someone. I think she meant somewhere without kids, but she put someone.
We should say Hawaii.
That's kind of like my vacation type of thing.
Where would you go?
Who, me? I wanted to.
Oh, New Orleans. Going somewhere.
I ain't gonna lie. Even though I'm so 713, so 281, whatever. I ain't so 504. But
That shit, she
when we
asked it.
went down there and we stayed by his bestie. Hey Angel. When we stayed down there by his bestie, we had fun. It was chill. It was a nice little vibe. Bestie and his wife, which is sis. They are some cool people to be around. It's chill. It's real chill. And them the type of people I like being around. People who can vibe, people who can stay at home and be a whole vibe. Them my type of people. So when we went down there, it was nice. So hand grenade me, please. Yes. Yes.
Bestie.
That's his bestie.
What did Kurt a clown, man?
That is his
Put his
bestie.
comment up there. Hand grenade me, please.
Yes.
Hey,
I'm about to go
Kurt,
tag his
clown.
bestie in a little bit.
I
You
just
know,
hit him up. I
hold
just hit
on.
him up.
You tagged him?
I ain't tag. I just hit him up till we was on. I ain't gonna tag him. I don't never tag him. Keep people out of our business.
Anyway, so yeah, this is why I go. And because now I got to meet his dad for the first time, and me and his dad was like, we had a little thing going.
Met my uncle.
Met his uncle, met his aunt. They was real chill.
Everybody was chilling.
Everybody was chilling.
They took a Kurt, I just took her around the block.
Yeah.
Took her to the old
Everybody
stomping
was chilling.
grounds. Took her to that yo. You hear me? Took her to that yo. Took her to Booker T.
Anyway,
Couldn't show her
took
the
me
whole-
all around there. I'm
Yeah,
like,
we was in that Cali, yo. Yeah, we went to the stomping grounds. But that was one of our moments in New Orleans. Our
Yeah.
first, because I always told her if she go to New Orleans, I want her to go with me to have that first experience. So
now, first of all, I'm sorry, baby. This ain't my first time going down there.
Right.
First time down there, I took a little Greyhound down there. I was down there for like a week. But that was
but I took her on a trip.
yeah.
See what I'm saying? She went down there for something. I took her on a trip. I took her to the neck of the woods of my hood, uptown.
He took me
Anyway.
to through the trenches.
Took her through the trenches. Anyway, the next question is, what's something you never confessed to your parents until much later and that you laugh about now?
What's something you never confessed to your parents until now, but until much later now that you can laugh about it? Let me go first.
Got my back for you.
So my mama not on here, but
I'm about to
so I
tag
can
her.
say it. So my mama had this car. I forgot what type of Cavalier. No, not a Cavalier. What's that Liberty car?
Oh, you talking about the gray one she had?
Yeah, the Mitsubishi. She had a little. Yes, it was.
hood.
Mitsubishi, I still ain't confessing. We
No,
grown
still
now.
ain't
My mama.
confessing.
I'm
That
too old
was
to get a
that was a
whipping now.
Mirage.
No,
It was a
Mitsubishi
Mirage.
Okay, so anyway, my mama had
Yeah,
this
I
little
see.
car, and I took her car, and I went to go be fast. And on my way back home from being fast, I fell asleep and ended up in the ditch. But
Ooh,
when
that
I
was a Liberty car too.
but as soon as I hit the ditch, I got back on the street, and of course I pulled over to make sure there were no dents because I shouldn't have been still in the car. Not stealing. I did not steal the car because I had access to the keys. That's not
Y'all
stealing.
heard her.
So I
Y'all
got
heard
the
her.
car. I took the car. Like I said, went to go be fast, came back, hit the ditch because I fell asleep, popped out the ditch just as quick as I hit it, pulled over, made sure there wasn't no dents or nothing, and it wasn't. Thank you, Lord. And I made it back home. I put the keys back where I got them from. My mom was nice and cozy, tucked in the, she ain't know nothing. Now, if somebody be messing, go tag her, she'll know, but she still don't know. Hey, mama, see. So yes, that's what I did when I never confessed to it until now.
Here's
And
my-
it was laughable then, but it's even more laughable now. So your turn.
Kurt said that I smoke weed.
Your turn.
He saw you.
Oh, Mama C on here. So, Mama, the question is, what's something that he done that he never confessed to you until now that is funny? We're waiting. I told mine. Now, don't try to be messy. Go take my mama on you.
Man, I ain't never did nothing that my mama don't know about. My mama know everything. She always say, "You rather me know than anybody else." So when the police come knocking on that door looking for you, I got a story to tell. That's how gangster my mama was. So I can't, you know what I mean? You just got some parents that's like that. You know what I mean? That's how my. I can't say my daddy because my mama raised me. Thank you, mama, for raising me. You know what I mean? All four of us. But it's nothing that I did that my mama didn't know about.
Yeah.
Because she always said, Gregory, it's better for me to know, because that's the first place they're gonna go to. They're gonna go to your mama. You know what I mean? I couldn't hide smoking weed, couldn't hide selling drugs, couldn't hide none of that, because she knew. Everybody knew my mom. My mama, Gregory, Kurt Travis into it. So it's like, you know what I mean? I ain't never hid that from moms. I did when I was young, try to hide certain things from her. I never smoked around her. But I found my mom and that on a collection of visit, and we still like, oh Lord. They got them old throwback ones.
Since we talking about that, I used to hate as a child. And I be praying because my kids, they always want to be in the mix. So that I used to hate walking into my parents' room and it have that sex stench. I'd be like,
old folks.
Oh my God, I can't stand it. It wasn't bad, but you can tell when you
the smell versus
yeah. It's
our kids might say the same thing.
Right. And that's why I said I can't. Like I said, it's not a bad smell, but it's a smell that you know somebody was getting it on, and I couldn't stand it.
And just out of ass. That's the old porno too, with hair all over it and all that. Ron Jeremy, got hair everywhere.
Oh my God!
Y'all in the old school. The ones out of control.
Oh my God!
The VHS.
Mama see that's his secret right there. You be digging in your collection, huh?
They cut up the night. Told y'all.
Oh
a moment of laughter. Y'all out of control, man.
Oh
y'all out of control.
The next question, it was terrible. Yes. Okay, so his question is next.
What was the best mistake you've made that turned out really well? She crying, y'all. That was deep.
Yes, that was funny right there. Wait, no, we can't move on. Hold up. Angel said, I found out my parents had promoted movies, but Lord, if I ever saw pictures, I would have just left Earth, not Earth.
Earth. I never heard that. She said, if I saw pictures of them. Oh my God.
Oh my
God. She said, I thought, okay.
I'm laughing because he said the ones without hair. My God.
Back in the day, they ain't believe in shaving.
Oh
they
my
just had
God.
hair everywhere. They got a bikini on his head, they sticking all up out of there, looking like a bear trying to come up out of there. Girl, shave that thing over there. You got a whole wilderness down out there. I'm glad this new millennium they shave, because the old pornos, they had hair everywhere. You can't see nothing.
Oh, Jesus.
Get brush burns.
Okay. The next he said brush burns. Oh my gosh. She said she was traumatized. Lord Jesus.
Kurt cutting. I'm for real, bro. The old school ones the dad them had.
Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, y'all. What was the best mistake you made that turned out really well? Oh, that's your question, right?
Oh, the best mistake that I made that turned out really well? Man. I don't think I made, I don't know. The best mistake I made? I don't.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one. The best mistake I made.
I have one. So it was a mistake because I was 16 with having my son, but that's the best thing that happened to me having him. The messed up part was that it was 16, but the best part is that I got my son. Yeah. So it's not that hard.
Love you, Khalid.
Right. Love you. He ain't watching.
Yeah, he ain't watching.
Angel says still am. It's funny, but I'm still traumatized.
Why? Because you see that wilderness? Nobody shaved back then. That's why you traumatized. Nobody believed in razors back then.
Oh, Lord. So it says, what did you want to be when you were 10 years old?
When I was 10 years old, I wanted to be a basketball player.
Yeah.
A basketball player or a lawyer. I took that. You the basketball player or lawyer?
Right. So for mine, the last time we had this question, it was worded another way, but mine was a Little Mermaid. But then that was when I was 5, I think 5 or 7. But when I became 10, my dream was always to be a lawyer. So, and like I told y'all before, I started out doing that. My first job was working at a law firm. I went to TSU studying criminal justice, didn't finish, but I started. But then my schooling career took another turn and I went medical and I graduated with medical assistant. So that's that. The next one is what are you too hard on yourself for? I'm very hard on myself when it comes to parenting.
I'm hard on myself about everything. I ain't lying. I'm just sick. Being gone for 16 years has me like, I guess I just say it's like traumatized by certain things. I'm traumatized by a lot of things, man. So if it seemed like, I know y'all probably be saying, Ray, you got it going on. It may seem like that, but I am hard on myself every day. Nice, you gotta tell me, Gregory, calm down, take a deep breath. She always hit me with that.
I get
excited. I get excited because it's like I want so much for myself. You know what I mean? I just feel like I waited 16 years to get where I'm at now, which is free. Like everything should just be popping. But what I gotta realize is that I have to go back into the old school cooking instead of the new school microwaving, because I want everything instant, but I know it's not gonna come like that, especially because I don't got it like that. So I'm hard on myself, man. She breaking me, you know what I mean? She helping me and breaking me. You know, had a little church Sunday. I know y'all seen it, but yeah.
And it said everything. I definitely don't give myself the grace I should. God gives us, so we should give grace to ourselves. Yes. Yes, like he said, he's hard on himself with that. I'm hard on myself with parenting, because even though everybody telling me I'm a good mother and this and that, but sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough, or like I'm not doing enough, or I'm always saying, what am I not doing? What is it that I'm doing wrong? I'm always questioning myself when it comes to being the mother of 5 children. Misha said, Sam, I don't give myself enough grace or credit. Yes, Misha really doesn't either. Till she said that. So, but we're gonna do better. We're gonna start extending grace to ourselves just as much as we extend grace to others, even more as God extends grace to us. We're gonna do better. We all gonna do better.
Right.
Okay. I need y'all to make that promise that we're gonna do better.
We're gonna do better.
Okay.
We gonna do better.
Yes. The next one says, is there something that you would like to change about yourself?
Something that I would like to change about myself. Man. There's a lot of things that I would like to change about myself. My attitude. My attitude is one. I got a messed up attitude. The way I think. I have warped thinking. The way I think. My attitude, the way I think. The way I react to people, places, and things. A lot of people don't realize that the way you react to people. That's why I made that post last week. The way you react to people could change, for the good or the bad in an instant. So I'm working on how I react to things. Baby, listen, God is still working on me. God's still working on me too, Misha. That's why Naisha tell you, when I got up there to sing, I asked for that because that been on my heart to sing. You know what I mean? That'll give me an outlet of me getting closer to him and me stepping out letting someone see me in a different perspective. Because people always have different perspective of who you should be, but I know who God said I should be. So yes, yes.
Is there something that I would like to change about myself? It'll be my attitude. It'll be definitely my attitude.
We working, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
on emotional
Hey,
maturity. We are working on emotional maturity. That's what I'm working on. I'm working on. Child, I was in tears. What you was in tears for? When you see me up there singing, that's why you was in tears. I hope it was tears of joy. I'm at the side text you, Misha. That's why you was in tears. You sound like the lady at my church. She was in ugly tears. I said, what that mean?
Oh, so go ahead.
What's your most embarrassing memory from junior high? Lord have mercy. My most embarrassing memory from junior high. Man. So I wanted these tennis shoes. I told about middle school. My mama with me when I was in middle school. But in junior high, I wanted these tennis shoes.
Baby, junior high is middle school.
I mean elementary. She with me in elementary. Junior high is middle school. So when I was in junior high, I wanted these shoes. So my mama ain't gonna buy them.
Is Mama C on here?
She
probably should go tag Mama C. Tag her.
So wearing skinny diggies on the first date. I had those skinny diggies on. You know, I had them skinny. I had them skinny diggies on. No. So I'm gonna tell you what Mama did me. I wanted these tennis shoes, so Mama don't buy me the tennis shoes. Mama go buys me some rugged out bags from Payless. I'm in middle school. I'm at the Calio projects. And I ain't about to wear no rugged out bag, no Payless shoes. That's all she got. I wore them out the house. I put them in my backpack. Went by my homeboy. Hey, he said, "Where your shoes at?"
You know what's so funny about what you just said? How you used to, you was going to right. He said you was going to right.
Yeah, I was going to right. That's when I was going to right. Yeah, Mama did me like that, bro. Yeah, she did me like that.
She said I fell in front of my entire 7th grade class.
And that was the most embarrassing thing. Then Nicole put her body. My mama so sleek. She come up there to the school to see what's going on. I had them shoes on. What you got on your feet, Gregor? Where them shoes at? Mama, I had that heat. That's my locker. I ain't wearing no rugged out bags. Man,
you know what's funny is you, because I think everybody from our generation, we all wore something out the house that we was supposed to wear out the house. Got the school changed. Before we got back home, we here slid back into what we left out the house in. Yeah. It's funny because maybe almost 3 weeks ago, I was outside and Khalid got off the bus, but the girl living around the corner from us. She got off the bus before him. She had on that skirt was so doggone short. I think it was it was shorts, but they were so tight and they were small. So as she's walking past our house, I'm watching her. I'm already outside, so she see me watching her. So she got right past our house and stopped in the middle of the street, slipped them jogging pants right back on, and kept on walking like
nothing.
I was like,
who her mama and daddy is.
You know, dogging where you were supposed to wait at the school. You wait till you got to school and change. But my most embarrassing moment in middle school was when I got booed off stage from singing. And that is also the reason why I don't like singing. The lead, keep me in the background.
Right.
They crushed my little spirit when I got booed off. I ain't gonna say what school it was, but I got booed off the stage.
That girl Misha said Netta was being petty and put them plaits in my
Nita.
Nita, you had them plaits in there, huh?
She's in my place. I had a whole Jerry curl, child. Not in middle school. My Jerry curl days was over in elementary.
Boo.
I can laugh about it now, but back then, that crushed my soul right there.
I know, huh, sis?
My shoe. Oh. So the next one is, who is your favorite relative on my side of the family?
Erica. That's my road dog. I'm E-Money, man. Oh, Erica is my favorite. The favorite relative. Erica is my favorite, man. Seeing her for this Christmas, man. Man, tag my sister, man. Let me tag my sister, man. Erica's my favorite. That's my ride or die, man.
So my favorite, I got a lot of favorites from your side. Them. Well, my top is Sweetie Pie, of course. Y'all playing with my
Ooh.
messages. Um,
Look at me to my front account, Kurt. Don't be laughing.
so I got so Sweetie Pie my favorite, one of my top favorite. Then is my brother Kurt right here. All his brothers my favorite.
But
All
Kurt
of
at the top of
them.
the list, huh?
That's my dog right there.
I remember
See,
that.
me and Kurt been rocking since way before I met Tootie, way before I met T Ray, even before I met Mama.
Look, he put his tag on there. That nigga Kurt.
He pointing at me.
Kurt said, Gregory Ray, yo. So the question was,
So brother saying I'm his favorite.
so the question was, little sis, who is your favorite relative from her side of family? You know, I'm gonna say my dog E Money. You know what I mean? That's little sis, man. I got to all day. Nigga snuck up on that boy for visit. Yeah, let me tell you what they do me. So I'm down there. So I haven't seen my little brother in like 13 years. So yes, you little sister, you my favorite. And she talking to me the whole time like ain't nothing going on. I'm like, hey, you just rocking out. So she not saying nothing. So when I get to visit, she got Kurt in there with me. Man, that's part of that was one of the best visits I had, man. I ain't seen my little brother. I cried like a baby. And he got tall too, thought he could whoop me and all this here. I'm the big dog. So yeah.
So let's see. Your turn.
This is a good one, y'all. What would you miss most if we were no longer in this relationship? That's for you. I'm asking you.
What would I miss most if we were no longer in this relationship? Everything.
Specifically.
That right there. That's what I miss. Ranking on each other. That's what I miss the most.
That nigga lying.
Because he always trying to cap. And then I come right back.
What I miss the most about this relationship is just her presence. If this, Lord forbid, because it ain't gonna happen. The devil is a liar. If it was, I'd probably be, nigga, what you doing? Where you at? I'll be on there. I'll be calling them kids. You know, daddy miss y'all. I'll use every line. You know, daddy miss y'all. They're gonna be asking for everything in the book. I'm gonna be right there. Where you mom, man? Now, this is my baby, man. I miss everything. We fought for this, so we fought hard for this. So ain't no such thing as no longer. It's longer. So that part. What makes you nervous?
That's my question for you. What makes you nervous?
People, places, and things. I ain't the same no more. I don't like being around nobody like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm comfortable with people that she bring me around, but I got to get that vibe first. At first, I ain't going to say no. I'm just going to check you out. But then after that, you know what I mean? Like, all her people cool. I ain't bought around none of my people. Only person I bought around is bro. That's it. You know what I mean? Like,
who? I met, what's his name?
Who?
What y'all call him?
Who? Demetrius?
Yeah, what y'all call him?
Nature?
Yeah.
There's certain people that, you know what I mean? Like,
I ain't met the rest of them.
She ain't met the rest of the game.
I talked to C-Boy a couple of times.
Yeah, C-Boy a little bit. Like, she ain't never been around none of them. Energies are real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't be getting no... Everybody been trying to get me to come to the city. When I go to the city, I make sure I go see my family, my mom and my brother and them, and I go by my big bro. I don't really go around people that I used to just be vibing right like that. You know what I mean? Because I don't know where their energy be at. You know what I mean? There's just so much going on in New Orleans. So I'm gonna go where I know that we are protected. He got me, I got her, and we got each other. So I ain't worrying about that. Everything else, that's
Hey Giovanna.
So
So what makes me, did I answer what makes me nervous? What makes me nervous? Getting in front of a room full of people makes me nervous. I'm getting over that. I'm halfway over the hurdle, but for a long time that has been the thing that makes me nervous. I'm always smiling, I'm always laughing, but when it came to being in front of a room full of people, and I had to get up and speak, that's what made me nervous.
That boy say, that boy, that boy Kurt, that boy Kurt out of control. Kurt said this backwood got me peeled. He better wake up. It's about you want your comments on the top.
It says, what do most people overestimate or underestimate about you?
Well, a lot of people underestimate about me how smart I really am. I don't want to expose my hand to y'all, but y'all are our guests. I underestimate a lot of people how smart I am.
Hey,
And
mama.
it's to the point that they kind of like try to suppress me. What can I do? And how smart I really am. Right. That's how it is. People don't know, man. All my little brothers smart, but at the same time, you know what I mean? People they underestimate that about us. You know what I mean? Like we smart. Like people just when I have a conversation with people, especially at my job, put some respect on my name. You heard Misha. Yeah. Stop playing on my top. Yeah. When I'm at my job and I be telling Aisha how people comes to me, like people been there for years. They come to me for everything. They call me all on the walkie talkie. I took off Monday. They texting me, Greg. I'm like, man, what y'all about? I'm trying to be with my wife.
I even
right
told
now.
him that he walk around the job like he owned a job. He walked in the door first day like he owned that job.
But you
like he's the owner.
When you have confidence in yourself, you supposed to have that energy. You supposed to have that energy. So I went in there like I already knew what I was doing. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing. You play like you know what you're doing.
Right.
And you get in where you fit in there and you
Until
own that
you know
thing.
what you're doing.
Yeah, big dog. That's what we do. Big dog. Big dog, man. You
So
already know.
What do people overestimate or underestimate about me? I think people underestimate who I am as a person. I think a lot of people, because they do see me smiling and laughing, and people like to call me friendly. Hey sis, call me friendly. I am. However, they underestimate that I can go there just as much as I smile, just as much as I laugh. And that's the side that I really don't want anybody to see, because once it's there.
I always say that because I'll be telling my wife, like, man, you too friendly, man. Like,
but it's friendly for a reason. Hey, that's big.
Take your time, baby. See, I shouldn't have said that because
because I know how I can get. It's best for me to be what y'all see. It's best for me to keep a smile on my face. It's best for me to whatever, Kurt. You can be friendly but not friendly.
She don't know nothing about that, bro.
But it's best for me to keep my smile, because if it go left, it's gonna go left, and I don't like that. I have my daddy's attitude, and
what gangster means? Because I stay telling them, because it's crazy you say.
You see how he just said what gangster, but as soon as I get there.
Hold up. Friendly, not flirt. Okay, look at that. What's happening? Look. Hey, I ain't about to mess with y'all tonight. But look, so me and my wife, we be watching these. I gotta say this. If I underestimated her when that time comes, I'm a big upper. I'm gonna say, baby, you got that. But I told her the day she getting a fight in front of me and she getting her ass whooped, get your word. I'm gonna get her. Cause she always talking about she got them hands and all that. I told her.
I never said I got hands. What I said was people think just because you got hands, I mean you can't get your behind. What I'm saying is, since we on the topic of fighting, I don't fight fair. When I fight, we ain't gonna go toe to toe like that. We gonna go toe to toe how I want to go. Which I'm gonna try to hurt something. I'm gonna try to knock something off. I'm gonna try to slice something. I'm gonna try to unalive you.
All right, baby.
And I don't like that.
So
I don't like that.
Chantel, Miss Mills say fill her in.
So since we just asking questions, we playing our moments. We just picking cards and answering. This question was, what do most people overestimate or underestimate about me? He said people underestimate how smart he is. I said people underestimate
Your
my
friendliness.
friendliness,
Right.
or they might take advantage of it. But and then he said, Misha said, don't underestimating my gangster. He said, I'm friendly and this and that. I'm saying I'm that way for a reason.
Okay, baby. See, she had to take a
There's so
deep
much
breath,
fun.
y'all. How crazy Naisha is. Man, I ain't out of Mowai. She's a
Yes.
Gemini. Who was Mowai?
My cousin.
Oh,
So yeah.
Gemini two-faced. You just don't know what face to slap.
And then that's the thing. I'm not two-faced about a long shot. I may be this way one way, and then the next day I'm over here, but 90% of the time I'm chilling. Whatever. 90% of the time I'm chill. Leave me at the chill mode.
Right.
Leave me at the smiling mode. Leave me at the let's have a good time mode.
See, I shouldn't have said that because see, she get wild every time we bring it up. But it's just certain things that
Because
I see.
people do underestimate that about me though. Hey, LaShawn.
But I tell y'all, Ray being petty.
He's being very
Man, chill
petty.
out, Misha. No, because I be telling her though, like, one thing, I'm hard on my wife. Period. When it comes to that friendliness. Ain't nothing friendly. I don't, it's cool. It's cool that she friendly, but I don't do that friendliness, man, because I know my wife. Y'all probably been knowing her longer than me, but I know my wife. And she got a pure heart and it's kind. And I feel like she getting mad. I'm gonna tell her she don't like when I tell her, but we ain't doing that friendly bobbing over here, like Kurt said. We ain't doing that. I don't care. You know what I mean? But that was that. And don't underestimate how smart I am. Telling y'all, stay tuned. And I know how to play spades good too for all them spade players that's on here. Yeah. Having them little petty spade tournaments without me. Yeah.
This is it. What's one thing you're deeply proud of but would never put on your resume?
Dang. What's one thing I'm deeply proud of that I never put on my resume? She told me, no, I don't. You know, I got a good spade game. Whoop you at your own house. That you got to keep playing me, LaShawn. I don't know why you putting on over there like that. Anyway, one thing I'm proud of that I never put on my resume, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say neither.
Oh, no. We keep it real over here. So you going to say, if it's too bad, pick something else. What's one thing you're deeply proud of, but would never put on a resume?
Exactly why I laugh. Go on, E man. Go on. I'm proud of myself for a lot of things though, but it's nothing that I don't know. It's nothing that I wouldn't put on my resume. It's certain things. She was helping me with a resume that it's been a long time that I did a resume. She told me how many kids I got. That's a good one.
She said she proud of my foe.
But I ain't gonna never put it on my resume.
Yeah.
Girl, you might as well. It might give you more money.
Right.
That's a good one. She said, I never put my kids on there. I put them on there. I'm gonna have to use that line. No, we gotta put all them dependents on there so Uncle Sam won't take our money. You tripping. I got 4 kids. I got 5, 6.
Oh my God.
What's one thing you deeply proud of but would never put on your resume?
Nothing, because I put everything on my resume. It ain't nothing that I have done that I'm embarrassed about. So
everybody ain't ready to get butt naked with a job like that. You know, you got to hit them with that EOE, equal opportunity employee, because some of them ain't equal opportunities. Right. Proud of the 4 piece, but baby, they ain't something that
right. It's not some nigga on a resume, but if they ask,
I'm putting them niggas on there. You gave me an idea. It's why you only getting 20. I'm gonna say I got 5 kids. I need 25. Cause them $5 deal. So
shoot.
That girl say, proud of my fights and not give up even after a TKO. Okay, Diamond. I see you.
So the next one is, what 3 objects that you own do you value most? Hey, Diamond. Want me to answer first?
Yeah.
So 3 things that are objects that I own, that you own, do you value most? My home, um, my life. Well, that's not an object. What 3 objects that you own that you value most? My home is one of them. Um, I can't think of 3 things. Thank you, sis. I can only think of one. And I think that's hard because I'm not a materialistic person. So that's a hard question for me. Well, photos. I do value my photos. Y'all know I love taking pictures for memories, of course.
What 3 objects do you own that you value most? I don't own nothing.
My phone. Can that be one of them?
I don't own nothing. You know what I mean? I own me, but then I'm for God. So whenever He decide to take me into glory, up into the heavens,
They aren't objects, but they're yours.
Oh, she talking about
My
the kids.
kids.
And she owned them Negroes. She said your books.
My books. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, my books.
I don't
Yeah, because I got
nothing.
3 books, so all 3 of my books. So.
Right. I don't own nothing. So I agree,
You will,
Ray.
baby.
I don't own nothing, but soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
And
Stay
very
tuned.
soon.
Stay tuned, man. I'm telling y'all, don't underestimate me, man. I'm coming. But it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna happen soon, baby. The next one is, what hobbies did you enjoy when you were young but no longer do? I enjoy crocheting.
Coming strong.
And I'm not talking about that crocheting with the long needle. I'm talking about what's some little string things we used to do. You flip,
with
and
the
pull.
long needle.
No, I'm talking about the string. When you go to the store, buy them strings, them 4 sets of strings, and you just build them, like you hold it here,
or you put it through.
Yeah.
And you I don't know. That's just something that everybody was doing.
Right. I stayed doing that as a kid.
She's talking about she on her sleep. Girl, you girl hell, man.
Oh, she said she used to enjoy sleeping young, but she can't sleep like no more.
Oh. What hobbies did you enjoy when you were young but no longer do?
Skating. You
snake
know what?
Rope. Erica said it was snake rope. Yeah, sure was.
Yeah.
Snake rope. What I did when I was young, but no longer do, running them streets. And I ran them streets. That was a hobby of mine. It's crazy these questions popping up because me and her was just talking about that when I was young, what I was doing. Man, running the streets was a hobby for me. That wasn't a lifestyle. That was a hobby. So that I no longer do. I don't run the streets no more. I be trying to run the streets out here, but she told my boy, what you gonna do?
You're not running those streets on my watch.
Sorry. Not like that. Just we want to just go places, but then I'll get to a point where I just want to go home. So
right. Y'all know what? Now I know since everybody saying skate. Look, I know how to skate. Okay, I ain't no pro. I'm not a pro, but I know how to hold my own on the skates. But I promise you, y'all know how they was skating on ATL or roll bounce. I wish I knew how to skate like that. I promise. If I knew how to skate like that, y'all couldn't tell me nothing.
They got classes.
I'm too old for that. They said when you was younger. No, I'm not doing that. But if I knew how to skate like that as a child and I still had it, y'all we'll be skating every weekend.
She said, let's take a class.
Put it together, sis. We can take a class.
Okay? That skate class. It's in the evening time, though. I seen it. They got a skate class right.
They be so smooth. Even the old schools be so smooth. I'll be like,
they been skating all their life.
Jesus, I wish I knew how to skate like that.
Right.
That'll probably be my outlet, my me time.
Right. This is our moments, y'all.
Yes. So this one says, what have you lost since childhood that you would like to regain? Sis said run on the last one that she used to enjoy doing as young as she can't do no more.
So the question said, what have you lost since childhood that you would like to regain? My childhood. And the only reason why I'm saying my childhood, because I didn't get to enjoy my childhood. Like, I grew up extra fast. Me and my 3 brothers. Misha said it to my sleep. Go lay down then. Just let's get up off of here. Go sleep then. But I can't really say I had a childhood. You know what I mean? Because I grew up fast in New Orleans. I'm talking about real fast.
Flat stomach. Amen, mama. Flat stomach. Jesus.
So if you now y'all on here cutting up. I write Mama Sonya. Talking about a flat stomach. Second that, Misha. Go to sleep then.
So, Baby Diamond said, what advice would you both give to a single woman or man looking for love? And I'm glad she put that because we are taking questions from y'all too if y'all want to ask questions.
You want me to answer that?
We both can answer. You can answer for a single man, and I can answer a single woman.
So, what advice? Definitely a flat stomach, mama. Oh, y'all cutting up on mama. Don't do mama like that. So, what advice would you give both to a single woman or men looking for love? Relate before you date. That's always been my biggest thing in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Like people ask, man, why not you just stay down for you all them years? Ray, Gregory, Ray Love, Black Dr. Phil. I say because we related to each other before we dated. And it was like everybody used to always ask me that in the streets, being locked up. They always ask me that, man, why that girl stayed down with you like that? And I was like, relate before you date. Okay. And what I mean by that is you getting to know one another. Now, I used to always say, boy, why you always questioning me like that? See, them questions that I was asking her has led up to the Black Dr. Phil. You already got in front of town. Glizzy, I see you on point tonight, boy. That piff ain't got you gone. Anyway, what I mean by Miss McFadden, what I mean relate before you date, I related to her. I asked her questions that I don't think the average guy would ask. She was always like, why are you asking me all them questions? You get there, you're trying to know everything. If you are in my near future, I'm about to ask these questions. So when we get to the future and I still remember them, that's when the brownie points kick in.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So that's my advice to anybody. Relate. Stop just being together. Stop just going together. You know what I mean? Stop just, we just go together.
Date with a purpose.
Know what y'all doing is y'all just sexing.
That's
and y'all don't even know each other. That's what people don't understand. You don't know your favorite color. Don't even know your mama name, your grandma name, none of that. I ask all type of questions. Who your dad is, who your uncle is. She was telling me about people that to this day, her friend even say, girl, you know my name? I don't forget nothing. I want to know who everybody is. So that's my advice. Relate for your date.
His is relate for your date before you date. Mine is date with purpose. Right. Yes, date with purpose. Hey Danny. The reason I say that is because a lot of people, okay, so don't get me wrong, it's okay to date. But while you're dating, go in with not necessarily a plan, but go in with looking for what it is that you want. But before you do that, make sure you know you have yourself together. And if you have yourself together, then you'll be able to date with a purpose and you'll be able to date before you relate. Go in with a plan.
And stick to
it. Just like you have standards. Find your standards and stick to them. Just don't be dating just to be dating. Because he pretty much said everything.
Are we writing a book together? It's coming. Stay tuned.
Date with a purpose. And the reason I say date with a purpose because I know a lot of people's goal is not to be married. That is not everybody's goal. Right. So I'm never gonna push that for that. Right. Because you have a lot of people who got married and shouldn't have been getting married to begin with. Right. Which is why we say date before you relate. Relate before you date and date with a purpose. Right. But take your time. My next advice would be take your time.
Know what you want.
Right.
And sometimes I'm gonna say this. Sometimes Miss McFadden, I'm gonna say this. A lot of times you know what you want.
Mm-hmm.
And if that person know what you want, especially if you've been single for so long, I'm old though. It don't matter if you old. You know what I mean?
No, man.
And it's a lot of people that they want that instant love. As soon as they get some, I love him, girl. He the best thing smoking, woo. Or she the best thing smoking around the corner. The man got a whole wife or something that you don't even know about. But if you take your time Nobody can't put no. I feel like nobody can put your worth on you. Only
Yeah.
you know what you worth. Going that relationship. Relate first. Ask them questions. If you ask a question and a person don't want to answer, then that's a flag to me. Because nice, she'll tell you I'm drilling. You gonna tell me. Period. She'll tell you, Greg, why you asking me that? She'll get mad. But look where we at now. Look where we at. And the only reason why I ask is to help her, because it probably be some things that I ask her that has healed her too. You know what I'm saying? Recognize the
Recognize the
red
flags.
flags.
Yes.
But sometimes it don't just be no flags. When I'm asking Aisha questions, it's not only for to help me understand her, get to know her better. It's also to help her release whatever's going on. Like people don't understand that, man. Don't just be in a relationship, just be in a relationship, man. Black Dr. Phil is here. Period. But yeah.
But I have something to say about that. Even if you are dating just to be dating, make sure you date safely. Okay. Make sure you
that part.
always and I'm not just talking about
I know,
sexually. I'm
yeah.
talking about even if you out, let somebody know where you at. Do just be safe. Okay.
I'm gonna say when she said date safely, it wasn't about sex. If you dating, you can date who you want to date, especially if they ain't paying your bills. And I'm gonna leave it like that.
So Diamond, I hope that answered your question for the male and the female. So it says the next question is what makes you angrier than it should?
When people don't put no respect on my name, put some respect on my name. That's all I ask. Don't play me.
Don't play with your top.
Don't, like Misha said earlier, don't play on Gregory Ray Top, because it shouldn't make me angry, but it do, because I know me.
Right. So I wanna talk to you, baby. So if you know how you are, you know what you're capable of, you know how smart you are, you know what you bring to not this table, because I know, but I'm gonna say your table at work, you know what you bring to them, you know how much of an asset you are to them. So why would you let it bother you if they don't see the greatness in you? You see the greatness in yourself. So why should it bother you if somebody else don't see you?
Because it's right there in their face.
Right. It's right there in their face, but why do you let it get you upset? Why do you let it get you upset?
I don't know, because I like anger has always been a thing that I've been dealing with since a youngin. Especially when, like, even when it comes to the streets, when people, like, they underestimate you, or they just look over you, or they look past you. You know what I mean? That makes me mad. It's feel like I'm a show 'em. Even at my job, with a little situation I'm going through now, it's like they tell me something, and I'm like, okay, I adapt, and I'm like, I'm gonna show them. Like, nah, it's like, dang, this boy. People talk, and people come run back and tell G Ray all the time, man, this dude is bad, man. Like, and I got people that saying, if G Ray can't go, I don't want to go. So when you know that people that got the credentials, see, a lot of times in society, credentials will get you somewhere first before it get me. That's something that I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to my work, they like, nah.
But just like you said credentials will get them a lot further than you, but I don't believe that. And it may sound like I'm being biased, or you my husband, so and I know these things, but what they credentials can get, there are doors that their credentials cannot get them in.
True.
But everything about you can.
True.
The situation that you told me earlier, that somebody literally, and I ain't gonna go into details, but what that person did and included you in there in order for them to do what they need to do speaks volume of who you are and what you bring. So I need you, because of that, I need you to get out of the mindset of I'm gonna get upset because they don't see the value in me. You know the value of you. You know what's in you. So don't pay attention to what people are missing out on. If they don't see it, that's their fault. And at the end of the day, they're going to miss out on the greatness that you have inside of you. So I'm telling you, in front of these people, stop getting angry about people who, stop getting angry with people who don't see your value or your worth. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
What makes you angrier than it should? This ain't go. You ain't go. Yeah. You preach to me, so
I
I gotta
am,
preach
and
to
I'm
you.
always preach to you.
Yeah,
But
she do. That's what
the
you supposed to
things
do.
that makes
Period.
me angrier than it should is people who think they know it all, or people who are not willing to accept constructive
Constructive criticism.
criticism, or people who, I got a long list. People who are nosy, but they all in your business, but don't want to tell you none of their business. People who think they know it all. People who just sarcastic for no reason. People, I got a long list of things that make me angry more than I should. Having to repeat my Jesus, that is my highest pet peeve in my life.
The kids
I
gotta
do.
think.
I am
Huh?
not. I'm not a parrot. I'm not none of that. So I'm not a tape recorder. I'm not none of that. So if I say something, not even just with the kids, even with adults, if you hear me and I know you hear me, don't have me to repeat myself, please, because I don't like repeating myself. Now it's a difference if I'm helping you. Say for instance, like all my girls is around me, and we all got businesses. It was something that I found out, and I reached out to each one of them and I told him. Now I don't mind repeating myself with when it comes to stuff like that to help you, but if you just being, you hear me but you acting like you ain't heard me, you heard me,
Huh. You
you
heard me.
heard me, and I ain't gonna repeat myself.
Right.
So yeah. Mhm.
Our moments, y'all. Our moments. Our moments. We just sharing with y'all.
It says, "What some are your favorite games to play when you were a kid, and do you see any parallels to what you chose to do as a career?"
When I was a kid, I played basketball, so it ain't nothing coincide. I played 21 all day. So no, my career choice, it don't line up from what I did as a kid. It don't. Yep, cuz what that girl say? Yep, cuz please remind
I
me and
got you,
repeat
sis.
yourself to me, sis, cuz oh Lord, that's their favorite leg. Huh? Huh?
Right. So my favorite games to play when I was a kid, and do I see any parallels to what I chose to do as a career? No, that's kind of hard for me because I didn't play games, y'all. I was reading books. I was locked in my room listening to music. So I didn't really play no games.
Why you ain't
I
tag the
was a
White
boring
Castles?
child. What?
The White Castles. Why you ain't tag them?
Oh, um. So yeah, I ain't playing no games. I was in the room reading a book or something. Let's see. Oh, so then the next question, y'all, I'm keeping time. It says, "What was the best kiss of your entire life?" And please keep it real, Gregory. You know I don't get offended.
The best kiss of my entire life. So she said she don't get offended. I'm out to tell her. She came see me in prison, y'all. Had on that little red dress. Let me go get this picture so I can print it up on there. And she told me, baby, kiss me like you miss me. And I put it down. So that nigga had me running around them tables of that visitation. Yeah. Trying to take my clothes off. That was the best kiss. Oh, you remember that?
Yes, Gregory. What was the best kiss in your entire life?
That was it. I ain't kiss on no girl like
Like he did me.
that.
Stop the cap. Okay.
But
But
yeah.
mine was the best kisses in the world was from my kids. Of course, from my husband, but y'all, I'm very affectionate with my children when they ain't on my bad side. But kisses from them. Hey, Quincy. Um, Thank y'all. I forgot to tell y'all. Thank y'all for joining in. Y'all know we really appreciate kicking it with y'all every Thursday. So thank y'all for taking time out to be on here with us. We really appreciate y'all. What she said, he doesn't need to be mentioned, but my God, he could. Yes, ma'am. She said in my family few voice. Good answer, good answer. Thank you.
I ain't rocking with y'all tonight.
Oh man. So the next one says, if we could quit our jobs, what would we like to do? Sleep.
If I could quit my job, what I like to do,
Outside of working my business, sleep.
not a real estate agent. I think a landlord.
That's all he talk about, y'all.
I want to be a landlord. I want to be a slum lord. I want to be a landlord. Like for real. I want to own some apartment complexes, like superplexes.
You gonna be super?
I'm gonna be the super.
Y'all remember that show used to come on?
I'm gonna be the
I wish
super.
that still
That's
came
what I
on. What is
want.
the? I forgot what it's called. Yeah, I just said mine. I hit back your turn.
Oh, ooh, this is a good one. If you could enroll in a PhD program with your tuition paid in full by a mysterious benefactor, what would you study? I'm gonna let you handle that.
Um, if you could enroll in a PhD program with your tuition paid in full by a mysterious benefactor, what would you study? Oh yeah, it's called a PJ. So, what would I study? I probably psychology or something like that. Y'all know I have. I think I told y'all before that I wish like I'm gonna use. He is the example because I told him I wish I could be inside his brain just so I can see what he be thinking. Because I really would like to, and I wish I could do that with a lot of people, just to sit back and pick their brain or be inside their brain just to see what it is they be thinking. I wish that was gonna be one of my superpowers too. Come on, babe.
A PhD program I enroll in. It might sound crazy to y'all because some of y'all probably don't know what it is. Misha said toxicology. Toxicology. I know what that is.
Toxicology.
Toxicology. Well, she want to mix drinks. That girl in her drinks. It'll be. It's called a juris. Juris. It's the highest form. It's like a lawyer, but you could be a judge too, though. You could be a judge too, though. It's dealing in the criminal though. You know what I mean? It's like the highest form of your law degree because you got your master's and then you got your PhD, but it's in juris something. It's jurisdiction or something that I go to law, get a PhD as a lawyer. Yeah.
Do you
Going to
think he'll be a good
Harvard.
judge?
Yes.
I
Because I'm
think
not biased.
I think if I was to become a judge, a lot of people would be getting off. And I don't know if that's good or bad, but I like to see focus on the good in people because I believe everybody has some type of good in them and haven't been presented with the right circumstances to be able to express that. Um, and because I'm a firm believer, I stand firm on second chances. So I think I'll be a good judge.
You could be a good judge. I'm gonna be a good judge, good lawyer. I'm gonna fight teeth and nail. She and that's not mixing drinks. The study of poisons in nature. Oh,
Poison
okay.
man.
Oh, you want to be like the lady on what's the one? What's what the Spider-Man movie was? The Marvel movie, the lady mixing all of them. Like, anyway, our moments, y'all. We just having fun with y'all tonight, man.
Mhm.
I really enjoy y'all tuning in, man, for I Choose You podcast. Where tonight we were just talking about our moments, you know, y'all laughing about y'all moments, you know, just having fun, man, just kicking it, man, just kicking it.
Mhm.
What's the next question, baby?
So we're gonna do a couple of more. So this one says, "What are you amazingly good at?" Me and Black Dr. Phil.
Nah, what am I amazingly good at? Cooking. I can cook. I can burn. I ain't talking about putting it in the microwave oven foods and that needed.
Yeah.
Talking about I made some lasagna. You hear me? I can cook. So my father-in-law said that he came over here for what that was. Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yeah, my father-in-law came over for Thanksgiving. He said, "You cooked all that?"
Oh no, it was Christmas.
Christmas. My father-in-law came over here for Christmas. Hell yeah, he could cook. Kurt still, but my brother Calvin's up there. I can cook, man. I can cook, man. That's something I'm amazingly good at. You know, why I didn't go to I went to cook school, but I don't know because it's like I got so many ideas when it comes to cook. I would rather open a cafe up and put some people in it that know how to cook because each state has different textures of cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Like have I had Misha cooking before? No.
Misha, has he had your cooking
Misha,
before?
have I had
think
your cooking
so.
before? Because I keep hearing about your food. I'm trying to make sure before I say it. I have certain of her friends cooking. They got some good dishes that I told them, like, why don't you open up a cafe? Oh, I had yes, I did. I forgot what you cooked, Misha. You had some. I had Christine food, her and Marcus. I'm like, why you just open up a little cafe?
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I mean? But people say they don't want to deal with the overhead and stuff like that. I told them, I'll run it, just cook.
Right. So I want to talk about, and we can end on this note. So I want to talk about y'all with these businesses. So like he just called out like
Smother
Christine. Yes, you sure did for Thanksgiving, the smother steak from her. So a lot of y'all, and I'm gonna use my sis Christine because he brought her up, Christine and Marcus. We did ask her why she won't start. We asked both of them why they won't start
open up a small cafe.
Open up a small cafe because they are doing their thing with the meals. They got events now that they doing, and I'm proud of both of them. But we did ask them, and they both gave us the same answer. But my thing is, what you need is in your hands. Pastor said, I think it was Pastor Annette. Somebody said that, but what you have is in your hands. What's going to make room for you is already at your feet. So why not, even though the overhead is going to come, even though you're going to have bad days, you're going to have all of that, but that's a part of growth. So why not take that and make some shake versus doing a bare minimum? Yeah. Instead of doing a bare minimum. And I'm saying that because I stay telling him he loves to cook. And he if you ask him what businesses he want to do, he's always going to say something dealing with cooking. And he's always going to say something about something to where somebody can lay their head. Only some type of property to where somebody can lay their head. So my thing is, why not look into starting that now? Why not put focus on that? Why continue to make excuses as to why you haven't started yet, or make excuses as to why you haven't started? Just start it. Especially to those of you that cook. Everybody love to eat. You have some people who don't eat everybody cooking, but everybody loves to eat.
Because I don't like cheese in all my food.
There is always going to be room for a new cook. Misha, Christine, Marcus, I know them two not on here, baby, you. Whoever else on here that know how to cook, if cooking is your passion, go for it.
And Houston need a new restaurant, y'all. It could be called
Houston need a new soul food restaurant because I'm tired of driving all the way to Acres Home. I sure ain't driving way to the south side. I ain't seen not one on my end of the woods.
Because I just told her, I was like, I had wanted some soul food the other day.
Angel, well, Angel got hers. And these people that I'm calling, they all do cooking, but I think Angel is the only one who really has catering on lock right now. Of course, Angel Savoy.
For real?
Yes, she
know how to cook.
Yes, Angel know how to throw down too.
Hold up, man.
Misha stepping out there, and I'm proud of Misha. I'm proud of Angel. I'm proud of Christine. Everybody is doing their thing when it comes to cooking. But I'm ready to see names on storefronts. I'm ready to see names. I'm ready to see that. Y'all know I'm coming because I love to eat. So
I ain't no
He
age on how to
tagged.
cook. I'm
You can tag
tagging. I'm
up.
tagging because I ain't know these things. I like to. You know what? I can't eat. I can't eat, y'all. I done lost a whole bunch of weight. I'm doing good. But I
Oh
like to eat. I like
Lord.
to taste different things. Like people ask me, what's my favorite meal to cook? My kids love when I make dirty rice and fried chicken. But for me, I could
I
cook
totally come
anything.
back.
I could cook anything. I cook anything. So
Right. But
I would
yes,
try to
as
cook
usual.
anything. So I ain't know
Mhm.
that. That's what I'm saying. I learn something new every day. You know what I mean? This
Yeah.
I'm a student. I'm a pupil to life. Where's Melissa at the night? I ain't here not one time.
Mhm.
Where's Melissa at the night? Where's my dedicated help me
Mhm.
experience? I choose you podcasters. But man, I enjoyed y'all tonight,
Mhm.
man. We had some fun.
Oh, I thought
Uh
that was her popping back in, so you can ask her.
Anybody have any questions tonight? Uh any
Andrew, if you own, Ray have a question for you.
anybody have any questions tonight? Any gripes, any complaints, anything y'all need some advice on? You know, I'm up for giving some advice tonight. You know, if y'all see anything that y'all want us to talk about, you know, you could DM her or DM me. Uh
Hmm.
Upcoming events, I just told y'all the Mother's Day extravaganza is going
Yes, since
down.
he brought that up again, so May 1st is literally 4 days away. 4 days away now. Yeah. So
Love you too, mama. Never met you, but she
love
talks
you too,
highly of
mama.
you. Uh
There you go.
I
There go
choose you.
Christine. Hey Christine, we was just talking about you, sis.
Where's she at? I don't see
Oh
her
here.
on there.
We was just talking about you.
Oh, there go Christine right there. My
We was talking about
birthday
you and
coming and it's
Marcus.
inventing itself. Your birthday May 4th or something? Or something? I just seen it on my timeline talking about you going in, Misha. You young girl. But yeah, Christine, we was just talking about the cooking thing or whatever, and she was just pouring into everybody about the cooking because I'm always talking about a
Yes.
small cafe. Now we're telling her how good y'all food is, and Misha got some good food, and I got some good food, and you know, I'm always curious of why people not, you know, me, because y'all already booming the little cafe, and I know y'all told me why y'all wasn't doing it, and I don't know, that just I'm just an entrepreneur. They probably said we're
Right.
gonna get the money from. Don't worry about the money. We got the money.
Right. I want it to be more than a side hustle for all y'all.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I want it to be more than that. I want it to be
A
your
soul food
bread,
restaurant.
butter,
Right.
juice, Kool-Aid,
Because how much they
all
charging
of
for a
that.
plate? And you know, y'all know people. We know people. You know what I mean? People gonna come from everywhere. You know what I mean? Especially when you got that nice name and it ring. Something
Hmm.
about I got a nice name, but I can't put it out there. I've been saying it though. Everything is exquisite. My boys always, man, my boys waiting for me to pop out with everything exquisite. But you know, like she said, we had our ideas. We just don't. Somebody say you have to step out on faith. You know what I mean? Like with these businesses, when we running these businesses out here, man, you know, my brother said best. He said, bro, it took me 12 years to get to where I'm at. You know what I mean? Like the first 2, 3 years, it's gonna be hard. You ain't gonna see no return, and then you're gonna be like, man, I ain't seeing nothing. You
Right.
is seeing something because the business is growing. I could think about I'm so behind the scenes, I need to step out more. You is Misha. I can
Very.
remember the Breakfast Club. And I met Naisha. I used to be at the Breakfast Club every weekend. Me, JoJo, A Scott, Sweet, Lim. We used to be at the Breakfast Club. This dude ain't had nobody in there. Shout out Marcus on the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is now booming. Lines wrap around the corner. Man, supposed to be opening one in New York. That's what I'm saying. It takes time, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Always behind the scenes. So, but the people that's behind the scenes, that's why I tell my wife, I say,
You're the ones that need to be in the front.
she's a great businesswoman, but I give her the analogy of this. You cash money analogy. You never see baby brother Sugar Slim. You always see baby. You have the face and you have the unseen hand. The unseen hand is the one that's making them plays now. Tell her she's good at making plays. She's good at paperwork. It's okay for you to have a face like so icy. I choose you. We icy. Who you gonna see? You gonna see me. She gonna be behind the scene. Now when we step out, you gonna see us again and be like, oh, there go the husband right there. He always, oh, that's the wife. Okay. That's who everybody gonna be trying to talk to. I'm just the face. This is the representative. She got all of, you know what I mean, the lingo. I'm just, just putting it down. That's how I go though. People don't understand that. People always say they don't want to deal with it though. If you open up a club, you got the dudes that got the money to open a club up, but you're gonna have one dude saying, "This is my club," not knowing you got other people behind him. So they like, let him get out there, push it, promote it, do all that. And the bread still gonna come in. We still winning. Breadwinners alumni.
One day I'm gonna do a live about paperwork.
Right on.
One day. I don't know when. But yeah.
This is our moment that we sharing with y'all on I Choose You podcast. Whoever you with right now, if you married, single, divorced, widow, baby daddy, shacking up, you choose that person for tonight. I choose that for eternity. I don't know to tune in with us on the Help Me Experience. This is I Choose You podcast. So if you choose to be on here, you choose to be on here. And I thank you for like, sharing, and comment. Tonight we had way more people. At one time we had 12 people on here. Thank y'all. It's down to 7, so I ain't tripping. See, when I get that 100 on there, send me some stars on here or something. They send 200 stars to pin your comment. Let me see if you really like us. That girl said I choose the pillar. Come on now, Misha.
Oh my God.
But yeah, man. I had fun with y'all tonight, man. This is just our moment. We have what word can I use? We have a strong subject to bring to y'all next week. Strong. And only reason I'm broke like Kurt for them stars. Y'all play too much, man. We have a strong subject that we're gonna talk about next week. And for y'all 8 that's on here, I need y'all to tag some folks.
Yes.
I won't give it up what it's about, but I'll give you a hint. If you with somebody and you love that person, what would you give up for them? If you catch my drift. Are you willingly or unwillingly? But we working out some kinks because it leans further to the woman's side than the man's side, if you catch my drift. And I didn't want the show to be basically about the women's side because a man can be involved also. So we working it. So this weekend when I'm off, keep being consistent. God will regard your faithfulness. Love y'all. Love you too, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
man. Next week, man, I'm gonna put my sweat in there. I ain't gonna put my tears in there. I'm gonna put my sweat in there because it's something that needs to be talked about. And I know for my listeners, Miss McFadden, I hope you be on that. Child, I'm gonna be with the bottle next Thursday. Turn up, so I'll see y'all the week after. No, that's your birthday.
You're gonna be on here,
Misha. Please
we got
be on
a surprise for you.
We got a surprise just for you, Misha. And I guess I'm gonna have to give it up right now, man. God, man. Got a surprise for you, girl. Got a stripper coming out the cake for you on the show.
Negative.
Shipping deal, but he gonna be shipped with no deal.
Oh my God.
Y'all play too much. But for real though, next week she's about the eyes, yeah. Side eye. Misha. Sound like a boy Jerome. Misha. Oh, Misha. Misha.
Oh my God.
But on the real though, Erica, Misha, Christine, Kurt, Miss McFadden, everybody that's on here, man. Next week, man, we gonna have a show that you don't want to miss. I promise you. We about to put some work in. I know she's gonna be working all weekend we got it, but we want to make sure we come correct because I know a lot of y'all gonna have y'all opinions.
A lot of y'all might disagree.
A lot of y'all might. This show right here, a lot of y'all gonna have y'all opinions. Y'all gonna disagree. You might don't come back on here. I don't care.
Oh, you better come back.
Because first thing I'm gonna say is,
not better. I'm not telling y'all what to do, but
FYF. I stay saying it. So, but for real though, this show next week, man, we gonna get to the nitty gritty of some things in a marriage, I'm gonna say in a marriage. It coincides with a relationship too, but this is something that is been on our heart. This is something that we struggle with. you know. So we gonna just
Not
be
really necessarily.
not really
but
struggle
yeah.
with, but you know, it's a struggle. It is, but it's gonna help us. Y'all gonna help us. We're gonna help y'all. We're gonna help somebody else. We is not married. Yes, y'all is, girl. Y'all ain't gotta be married. You and more. And you know you gonna be on here. You see you on here. So then y'all gonna start a war here. And y'all ain't about to mess up I Choose You podcast with y'all shenanigans.
Now the
Because mama's
topic we're
crazy.
talking about is not strictly for, well, it's for those in relationships.
What's that waving to me on your face? Man, I had when got my beard. I don't know what that is. So somebody, what's that waving to me on your face, G? I don't know. I don't know. A wingworm or something. I don't know.
Hey, Sharoya. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Everybody coming on y'all late.
I know.
Y'all out of there. I ain't about to give y'all no more. Tune in next Thursday, man. 8:30, man. I ain't waiting on. We came on late tonight.
Just a couple of minutes.
Just a couple of minutes just to get y'all on there, man. But tonight we was just talking about our moments.
Q&A.
Q&A. We just was just sharing some things with y'all. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for tuning in. We had some updates. She's about nice.
Oh, okay. Well, she's back on, so you can ask. She's about to ask before we go.
Miss Savoy, I didn't know you cook.
I know we need to do late night with the Rays. That's when everybody come on late night. With the
late night. He funny.
Look, everybody coming in
right now. About Ray funny. It's about somebody.
So
funny.
I have a question. So because we do 8:30 for a reason, but
Right.
a lot of y'all do come on when it's almost 9:30. So
that's when He Man gone.
Good night,
or whatever.
Mama.
Mama said good night.
So we've been thinking about pushing the time back for those who do be up.
She said, "You ain't see these auntie on." I'm gone, y'all. I'm gone. This girl.
Because we was talking about. What I basically was saying was that the ones I know for sure that loves cooking and are always cooking, that they have a good little. I don't like using the word side hustle, but they have it going. So then I named you as one of the ones that know how to cook and got a business cooking. And he was like, "Who, Angel?" I'm like, "Yes," because he was saying he didn't know that you know how to cook. Yes, Angel knows how to get down.
I don't get on Facebook until 9:30. Rachel.
So we might push the time back, y'all.
If I push this time back for y'all, see, if I push this time back for y'all, see, it ain't got nothing to do with my wife. It has everything to do with me. I ain't tripping. If we push this time back, because it's selective. I get up early and her to go to work. I gotta be at work at 5 in the morning. She ain't gotta be to work at 10. Y'all better have y'all friends on there, better tag everybody.
But so yes, Angel, what I was basically saying, those of y'all who do cook on the side, that I'm ready to see storefronts and I'm ready to see y'all name on buildings which y'all own.
We were just talking about cooking because I like to eat, and I was just telling her.
Angels is called Fit and Flavorful. Fit and Flavorful. Well, I think it's the other way around. No, it's Fit and Flavorful.
I like to eat.
She does engagement. She does catering.
They asked me what the question was. What was the question?
I don't remember.
Oh, something that we like to do. I say cooking. Yeah. I don't have no problem cooking. I cook here all the time. I have a alarm that goes up at 9, so I'm alert and checking things. Girl, I was about to say something, but anyway, next week we got a good topic that we're gonna be talking about. Since she said 9, next week.
Yeah, Fit and Flavorful is the meal prep. I'm gonna read it. Is the meal prep said and fat and flavorful? What? Wait a minute. Fat and flavorful is my catering side. I'm about to text you.
Meal prep. So the meal prep, the meal prep is
about the fat and flavorful side.
The meal prep is fit and flavorful. I can understand that. And the catering side is fat and flavorful. I understand that too, because they want that grease, them neck bones and them chitlins and them
and that's why I'm about to text you, because I need the fat side.
So somebody said I'm going to turn on a notification. I've been watching the replays every week.
Thank you.
So Roy Speaks Robinson. Who is this?
Thank you. One of the authors. I'm in one of the books we.
For real?
Thank you.
Thank you. So what's the best time for you? See, I need all y'all on here. I want to start tagging everybody. See, I don't go live from my page. I go live from my wife's page. You know what I mean? And she just tagged me in here because my people be cutting up. You know what I mean? Yes. So we want to have a party. But next week, y'all, I promise y'all, we working, as my boys say. You know, I got on somebody else's podcast clothes Say Word Podcast, JoJo Willie. You know what I mean? I Choose You podcast. You know what I mean? Everything marriage. But next week we got a special show for y'all. We just working it, man, because it's gonna be real. Angel, now please be on there because I might need your help. You know what I mean? I thought about you when we did this. We came up with this topic. Thursday is a hard day because of my spiritual mentorship class. After 9, I'm usually free as well on Thursdays.
Mhm.
So okay, next Thursday at 9 o'clock, we'll be starting the show. Since everybody say 9:30, we'll start the show at 9. That'll give us
Right. And
extra
we'll
little
see
time
how it goes too.
and see how it go.
And if you
And
need
I
to make it
and
permanent.
then especially with you coming out your spiritual mentorship class, oh, you'll be on fire for this. I know you will. We might even bring you in. I think you ought to be the guest. Yeah, we ain't brought no guests on here. I said 9. All right, Rachel, you want to talk about somebody funny? All right, 9. You got a bottle of Tito's over there or something?
Well, how you go from talking about what we need Angel for to talking about Tito's?
I'm messing with Rachel. You know your
Jesus
friends crazy.
Christ. Lord Jesus.
Anything
Y'all
else
pray
before
for
we go?
him.
Please pray for me. I put a post today and I said, whoever's praying for me right now, thank you, because I need it. See, your friend be tripping, Rachel. I told you. Low battery mode.
Okay, baby. Anything else you need to say?
I just want to thank
So
y'all.
next week, I'm sorry, babe. Go ahead.
Go ahead, love. I'm through.
I was just gonna say, so next week, because the time is spent, I'm getting a little. So next week we will be on at 9 o'clock. We have a topic that we want to talk about that is geared more toward the women, but we're trying to work it out to fit both sides because we're not one-sided over here. It's about both.
We ain't biased.
And thank y'all for tuning in. We really appreciate y'all. Again, we're going to come on at 9 o'clock next week to see how that works. And if that works out better, then we'll do 9 permanently. Yeah. Anything else, baby?
Thank y'all. Go back, look at it. If you missed something, like, share, comment, tell a friend, tell a friend. You know my slogan, our slogan is help us, help you, so we can help somebody else. Good night.
Good night. Sleep tight. Say your prayers.